Welcome to Biker Dudes. Biker Dudes is a channel by bikers for bikers.
Alright, so what we're getting at here, guys, is this spotlight is dead. And the biggest issue I've got here is connection point. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the easy way to get this plug at the back here out, because you just need a small little flat screwdriver, but most people don't have that. And then you loosen this up here, and then the whole thing comes off. And then I'm going to clean the connection point so you can see what's actually the issue there, and I'll show you. I'm going to put it back on and boom, it's going to work. Okay, so what I do is I've got a set of normal Allen keys here. I just take like one of the smaller Allen key bits, and then right in the front here, I'll show you just now again on the camera, there's like a small little hole. You slide it in there, you unclip the plug, and it comes out like this. Easy peasy. And then you need one of these hexagon Allen keys. It's quite easily comes loose. Just gotta watch it, you don't want that to fall on the glass. Doesn't have much protection other than its outside casing. Bear in mind, I'm going to show you quickly. Over here, that little nut, that tends to move along with the whole Allen key as you're turning it, so you might want to secure that. So let me just get a proper spanner and then I'll do that. So I've got the perfect number 10 spanner, Torquecraft. Brilliant tool set. If you can get your kids to leave it alone, even better. But it works like a bomb. And then it's much easier just to keep the Allen key in place and take that little nut at the back off with this spanner. Don't know why, it just is. But I've done this before, and that has Loctite on it, so if it looks like I'm struggling, that's because I am. Doesn't make me stupid, it makes me clever. Just makes me look stupid. But I won't be stupid if I can get this to work again. Because nothing looks worse than a full spotlighted bike and only 3 work. That's not a Christmas tree at all. Okay, so there we go. Almost there. Almost there. Yeah, that Loctite works. And that's a, I think it's 50 Rand Loctite. It's like $2 if you're watching from someone else. And the should just come right out. Let's see. I can't remember if this actually has its own thread on the inside, and you actually need to bring it out like this. Let's see. It doesn't look like that's moving anywhere. Well, there you are. Yeah, I used to think that I enjoy struggling like this, eh? There we go. There we go. So it does have its own thread on the inside. Just have to catch it. Another really important point I want to make is do not squeeze these in, okay? Not going to get it back on there. It's going to become a massive mess. You can see lots of work done here before. That's even before I had the bike, and boom, there's my problem. it's a wire that's off. So it's not a filthy connection point that's causing all this trouble. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you just what I wanted to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that back. And then I'll make an appointment with a friend of mine tomorrow. We'll take a video of how he fixes this, because that's going to be crazy. That's like right in there. Might have to get a new plug. Just a little something else that's interesting. As you'll see, my front discs have been replaced. And usually these would be called, well, they come out of, it's called floating disc. So it moves on there. And apparently it's to absorb heat. But I mean, I'm not Alfie Cox, and no one else is going to race that hard. So I replaced my floating disc with these solid discs. It's adjustable to GS and a few other bikes. So it actually fits on a few bikes, these discs. I think they were $4.5 grand. This is $4.5 grand per side if you want to have the original discs. And they work perfectly. They really do. And they don't make that sound when I'm braking or driving or riding over rocks or anything like that. So that works like a bomb. And then while we're working on the spotlights here, these are my Alex 4 spotlights I bought from Temu, and I think they were about $900 back then. You'll probably get them for $700 now, and I've put them on my Temu bracket. Company in South Africa sells these for I think $3.5 grand. I think I bought mine for $650, and it fits perfectly. Works like a bomb. It's only half a mil thinner than the other one that's like almost $3 grand more expensive, and it works. And then this is obviously connected to a separate system. It doesn't work with the GS lights, and it's perfect. I can, it's good for visuals for nighttime and also for people just to see on the road. And so if you want to buy something cheap that works, Alex 4. Okay, so a friend of mine gave me one of these sets. It's got small little flat and star screwdrivers in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take one of the smallest ones. It's like a 1.4 mil, and just scratch inside of this plug a little bit. You'll see it's quite filthy. It's disgusting, actually. No wonder connection points are such an issue. It's not going to help much, but I mean, yeah, the more crap you get out, the better everything else works. But of course, that's not my problem here. My problem is that my connection on the rear is broken. So got some engine cleaner spray here. Not actually supposed to use this stuff, but yeah, like you can see, that makes it clean, baby. Da-da-da. I'm not going to spray the inside of this because it's clean. That's nothing wrong there. This here is the problem. Look at that. Little broken wire right there. And we fixed this before. It's interesting that is actually, maybe it's just a new breakage in the link. I think we actually fixed it a little bit backwards. So I need to replace this. End of the story. Might just ask BMW for a new one. Alright, so I'm just going to put this back again. I'm going to bore you with this. And then tomorrow, I will show you guys how you fix that little problem right there. But that's not me, that's Edzard. If you've looked at my previous episode 2 on visor up, jog, Shrekkie, mentioned Edzard. Now Edzard is our local bike mechanic in our group. We are approximately 30 guys riding together, and Issa just knows how to fix things. Unfortunately, Issa bought himself a KTM, so he's gonna become a brilliant mechanic soon enough, and I'm happy for him. It's better for us. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with this anymore. I'm going to fasten that. I'm not going to click this back. It's not even worth it. And then, yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow.